Life often feels like a powerful river, its waters rushing forward with relentless energy, carrying us along whether we are ready or not. The days blend together, and sometimes it seems as if we are swept up in a current that is far beyond our control. We find ourselves swept along by events, emotions, and the demands of daily life, each one pulling us in a different direction. The river's unpredictable currents can be exhilarating, but they can also be overwhelming, leaving us feeling powerless and adrift. In our efforts to stay afloat, we exhaust ourselves trying to control the flow, believing that our happiness and peace depend on mastering the river itself. We paddle harder, fight the current, and cling to the illusion that we can bend the river to our will. But the ancient Stoics offered a liberating insight, one that has echoed through the centuries. They taught that the world is divided into two realms, what we can control and what we cannot. This simple distinction is the key to inner freedom. Our thoughts, judgments, and responses are within our power. The rest, other people's actions, the weather, the twists of fate, are not. When we recognize this, we can begin to let go of the struggle to control the uncontrollable. This is the still point in a turning world, a place of calm and clarity, no matter how turbulent life becomes. It is the eye of the storm, a quiet center where we can find peace even as the world spins around us. It's not about giving up or withdrawing from life, but about focusing our energy where it truly matters, on our inner world, our character, and our choices. This is where our true power lies. By steering our own small boat with wisdom and intention, we find peace. Not because the river calms, but because we learn to navigate it with skill and acceptance. We become less reactive, more resilient, and more at ease with whatever comes our way. For every worry, every challenge, ask yourself, is this within my control? This simple question can transform anxiety into clarity and helplessness into purposeful action. If the answer is no, let it pass. Release it like a stone into the river, and watch it drift away. There is freedom in letting go of what we cannot change. If the answer is yes, direct your energy there. Take action, however small, and invest your effort where it can truly make a difference. This is how we shape our destiny, one choice at a time. This is the art of living well, a quiet revolution of the soul, where peace is found not in changing the world, but in changing how we meet it. It's easy to ponder philosophy in comfort, surrounded by books and the gentle hush of a quiet room. Most of us imagine wisdom as something found in peaceful moments, far from the chaos of daily life. But Marcus Aurelius lived his philosophy in the heart of turmoil, while ruling the vast and turbulent Roman Empire. He didn't just study ideas, he put them to the test every day, making decisions that shaped the fate of millions. As Emperor of Rome, Marcus was a true philosopher king, someone who tried to embody wisdom, justice, and self-control, not just talk about them. He faced wars, plagues, betrayals, and personal loss, yet he remained committed to his ideals. His legacy is Meditations, a private journal, never intended for public eyes, but written as a tool for his own self-guidance and reflection. These were his honest thoughts, his struggles, and his reminders to himself. In its pages, we see a man earnestly reminding himself how to be good, just, and calm under immense pressure. He wrote to strengthen his character, to find clarity in confusion, and to hold on to virtue when the world seemed to fall apart. The survival of Meditations is a miracle. Against all odds, these personal notes have endured for nearly 2,000 years, offering guidance and comfort to countless readers across generations. Its power lies in its authenticity. Not a polished treatise, but a raw, honest conversation with himself about living well. We're invited into his private world, to witness his doubts, hopes, and hard-won insights. He wrestled with the same questions we all face: how to deal with difficult people, how to endure loss, and how to do our duty even when it's hard. His words remind us that even the most powerful are not immune to struggle. In a noisy, distracted world, his reminders to look within and cultivate inner peace are more relevant than ever. He teaches us that true strength comes from self-mastery, not from external power or praise. True power, he teaches, is mastering the world inside, finding calm, purpose, and resilience no matter what storms rage outside. For Marcus Aurelius, his most important kingdom was his own mind, a realm where anyone, emperor or not, can strive to rule with wisdom and compassion. To understand Marcus's wisdom, we must see the world he faced. He wrote meditations on the front lines, not in peace, but amid crisis. His reign was marked by war, plague, and political intrigue. Marcus led armies, endured personal loss, and faced betrayal. Through it all, he retreated to his journal, not to strategize, but to remind himself to be patient, fair, and focused on his duty. He was not immune to suffering, he was at its heart, leading and grieving alongside his people. Meditations is a testament to one man's effort to remain sane and good in a chaotic world. It's a private guide for public storms. Marcus Aurelius saw power as a responsibility, not a privilege. The emperor's purple robe was a symbol of service, not luxury. He warned himself, "Take care not to be Caesarified, to resist arrogance and corruption." True authority, he believed, comes from moral character, not titles. He led with humility, listened to advisors, and acted with justice, even when it was hard. Marcus's example is a corrective to modern leadership obsessed with image and ambition. He focused on doing the right thing now, not on building an immortal legacy. A good leader, he teaches, is useful in the present, not concerned with how they'll be remembered. At the heart of Marcus Aurelius's philosophy lies a powerful yet simple idea. Distinguish what is within your control from what is not. This principle is the foundation of Stoic wisdom, and it's as relevant today as it was centuries ago. Life constantly throws challenges our way, but Marcus teaches us to pause and ask, what part of this situation can I actually influence? Most of our daily frustration and distress comes from resisting things that are simply beyond our power, like traffic jams, the unpredictable actions of others, or the weather. We waste energy wishing these things were different, but they remain stubbornly outside our grasp. The truth is, our suffering doesn't come from the events themselves but from the judgments and stories we attach to them. It's our interpretation, not the event, that causes pain. When we learn to accept reality as it is, without resistance or denial, we reclaim a sense of inner peace. Acceptance isn't about giving up. It's about seeing things clearly and letting go of unnecessary struggle. While we can't control the behavior of others, we always have the power to choose our own responses, whether that's patience, professionalism, or simple kindness. This is where our true strength lies. Marcus urges us to focus on building our internal character, rather than obsessing over external outcomes. Our thoughts, choices, and values are always within our reach. This approach isn't about resignation or passivity. Instead, it's about intelligent action. Accept what you cannot change, and take purposeful steps where you can make a difference. When things don't go as planned, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow or improve for next time? Every setback is a chance to build resilience. In this way, we become the architects of our own character, shaping ourselves through our choices, rather than being passive victims of circumstance. This is the first step to building a resilient mind, one that can weather any storm and emerge stronger on the other side. Knowing what's in our control, Marcus believed, we must act with discipline. He challenged himself to rise each day and do the work of a human being. Discipline wasn't punishment, but self-respect, honoring commitments to ourselves and others. Character is built through small, consistent actions, getting up on time, speaking kindly, focusing on what matters. In a world of distraction, Marcus's call for discipline is vital. He treated attention as precious, directing it toward meaningful work and relationships. He examined emotions with reason, asking, is my response useful? Through daily discipline, we build an inner fortress that withstands any storm. Marcus believed we are born for cooperation, like parts of a body working together. He urged kindness, even when others were difficult, seeing their flaws as ignorance, not malice. Instead of reacting with anger, he paused and responded with reason. This approach is an antidote to modern cynicism and division. He encouraged understanding over judgment, teaching rather than punishing. His leadership was rooted in humility, knowing he was as flawed as anyone. He worked with people as they were, for the common good. The goal isn't to find fault, but to cooperate for something greater. Be strict with yourself, tolerant with others. This is the path of the wise leader. At the heart of Marcus's practice was self-reflection, an ongoing inner dialogue. He believed our thoughts shape our experience, mastering them brings strength. He practiced examining and reframing negative thoughts, focusing on the present moment. This wasn't self-criticism, but self-awareness and growth. He reviewed his day. Where did I act well? Where can I improve? This daily audit kept him aligned with his values: kindness, justice, discipline, wisdom. In our busy lives, carving out time for reflection helps us become calm observers of our own minds. In doing so, we find a peace no external event can disturb. Marcus's wisdom is a simple invitation: come back to yourself. In a world pulling us outward, his philosophy guides us inward, to where we have true agency. The quality of our life depends on the quality of our thoughts. Learn what's in your control, embrace discipline, lead with empathy, and reflect daily. This path doesn't promise a life free from pain, but a new relationship with challenge. It offers resilience, calm, and integrity, strength forged within. Let's focus on what's truly ours: our thoughts, actions, and integrity. By tending our inner world, we cultivate meaning and peace, no matter the storm outside.